Hi, I'm Li-Shan Huang, Senior Director of Learning and Programs here at AIGA, and I'm joined by my colleague, Julia Donatello, and we wanted to have a conversation about the online conference this year. This is our first online conference since the COVID era lockdowns, and this is also your very first AIGA conference. You just joined the team this summer. And so I would love to hear some of your thoughts as your first AIGA conference, even though this is kind of a unique one that we haven't done this format before.
Yeah, so initially I think I was very skeptical about it being online, just because I feel like meeting people in person is very inspiring, and it's important to keep having such experiences like that. But listening to the feedback of the participants and also from the speakers yesterday and today, I feel like they're very engaged and participating a lot in this in the sessions, either in the chat or turning on the camera and asking questions and all that. So I'm very impressed by how, in the end, the conference is it's just developing in a very engaging way. And the fact that we are able to have so many speakers and attendees spread all around the world. I think it's very unique, and we should really consider this as a relevant point moving forward for possible other.
Yeah, we'll do another clip about like specific sessions and themes of the conference, and we'll focus on just talking about the format. But for me, I think we chose the right platform this year. Excel Events, they're not sponsors, we paid them, but I think it just worked out well in terms of like the format, being able to have like some stuff pre-recorded, other things live, and also like the gamification is really interesting. I think we're still in the middle of things, so we'll see how it goes, but it's nice to see people doing it and having like a persistent chat, because in the past we just did online conferences in like private secret Zoom rooms, and then when you exit Zoom it all disappears. And now there's like a continuous conversation that can go on. There's like the one-on-one networking that I think I want to pop into that tomorrow for a little bit too, to see how that feels. But I think also just thinking about this like as a designer too, and we're like designing an experience. Design is all about trade-offs, right? Like part of it was like crisis management. We had an in-person venue that fell through, and then it's like, okay, ran out of time to try to book another one. And so we moved it online, but it also opened up new possibilities for both attendees, like people who maybe can't travel because of family obligations or for financial reasons or whatever that might be, but also it opened up so much diversity of speakers as well, right? We had somebody from Syria that presented this year, like who recorded her session from Syria. You know, somebody was doing a live workshop from Australia today. So we've never had that degree. Like we've flown people across country before, but like this really opens us up to a global audience in a new way.
Yeah, very much. I agree with you. And I also see, as you're saying about how to design experiences online, I thought that for me, at least, it felt almost like we're moving physical rooms.
Yeah.
So if you're going from the lobby to the workshop session and the lounges and all that, so it seems like you're moving physically, even though you're not. So I think the choice of this platform was great, and we can really see how they're engaging with each other and asking questions, and also asking, is there anybody in my city that is working with this specific topic that I would like to connect? So they're really looking for connections also outside of the conference, which is ideal, no? Because it's almost like after the conference ends, it continues having some type of results in terms of the new connections that emerged.
And the people posting like, I'm in Kansas, anybody else, you know, and so it's good for people to be able to like self-organize that way. And like riffing on what you were saying about like the mental model of an online conference, it's like, oh, it's a virtual room, like we call it a room, a Zoom room or an Excel room. So we're trying to like model an in-person conference, but in a digital space. I think in designing these experiences, it's also helpful for us to go beyond conferences and look at other mental models as well for designing this experience. For me, a parallel, I think, is like streaming services and bingeable content, right? Like just a real show that I really love is Heartstopper, and it came out recently, and me and my partner, we binge watched that like in one day, right? And it's like, okay, how do we make a design conference a bingeable thing, but also like, you know, our transaction, for lack of a better word, right? Our relationship with our attendees, with our members, like, okay, people are paying us money to be at this conference. It's much cheaper than going to an in-person one, but can it be like, you know, something that you're binging content, right? And how do we think like Netflix or Amazon Prime or one of these streaming services? I think that's something I'm thinking about or have been thinking about as part of this process as well.
I think that's a great point, especially because we're recording all the sessions so people can actually re-watch something that they have watched online or watch something that they were not able to, either because of time conflict or they were not available then. So
totally.
Yeah, I think that's a good point to think of new ways of designing, thinking of how the content can be watched after it went live.
Yeah, and it's like designing for accessibility as well, right? So it's like, okay, there are the people who are there live and they can engage live, and there are also the people who can't for whatever reason, or their time zone, right? It's in the middle of the night and they can still engage with it in different ways. And even for the people who did watch live, like they have 30 days to watch the content again, so you can really like let the content, let like all of these ideas digest in a way that you can't in an in-person conference, right? It's like once it happens, like, you know, sometimes it takes us weeks, months to like release the videos and stuff like that. So yeah, again, thinking about these trade-offs and like how we design for like different forms of interaction is really interesting.
Yeah, I agree that I think this conference was a lot more accessible, not only bringing this diverse audience, but we also had some people writing to us saying like, how can I watch the videos later because I can't stay the whole day there paying so much attention. So it's great that we're offering this option for people. Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, in a different video, we'll reflect on some of the content and themes. This has been a great, fascinating conversation, hopefully for you all watching as well. Let us know, how was this digital experience for you in this year's conference? We'd love to hear from you as well.